TD, Tutty, taking it to the house. Reservations for 6. Whatever you call a touchdown, one thing's for sure. Touchdowns matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. On the ground, in the air, from the special teams or the defense, we don't care how you score them. We want to bet on touchdowns. And at DraftKings Sportsbook is the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try something as simple as betting on a player to score a touchdown. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your bet today. Ready to do your touchdown dance of your own? New DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $250 instantly in bonus bets and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Download the DraftKings Sports app. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon for new customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month free of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. For joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is your favorite number 85, Liberty City's own Cincinnati Bengal Ring of Fame honoree, the Pro Bowler, the All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Just call him Ocho. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Every subscriber counts and matters, and we thank you guys for mattering and helping us matter over the last year and a half. So much appreciation for that. Check out Shea by Laportier. We have it in stock. We hope to be in 14 to 16 states by the end of the year. If we're currently not in a state or a city near you, you can order it because we do have it in stock and we will ship it directly to your door. Please go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Media and my clothing company, 84. The Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock. I repeat, the Unc and Ocho tees are back in stock, and people have been texting, tweeting us, and DMing us, letting us know they have started to receive their merchandise. So thank you for your support, and thanks for your patience. Please go vote for us in the Signal Awards. Nightcap is nominated for 2 awards, Best Live Podcast Recording and Best Co-Host Team. We're currently in second on both of those. Voting is open until midnight, October 17th. And just like the Webbies, you have to create an account and then verify it with your email. Again, you must create an account and then verify it with your emails. Club Shay Shay is also nominated for 3 awards: Popular Culture and Variety Show, Best Athlete Shaping Culture Show, and Best Individual Episode, Best Guest, Cat Williams. So thank you guys for your voting. Thank you guys for your support for both Nightcap and Club Shay Shay. Ocho, let's get it right to it. The Bills snapped their two-game losing streak. If I'm not mistaken, Josh Allen has yet to lose 3 consecutive games. In a sloppy game that saw 22 accepted penalties and 3 missed field goals, Josh Allen threw 2 touchdowns. Ray Davis counted for 152 total yards to lead the Buffalo Bills to an 4-2, while the Jets fall to 2-4. Belichick took shots at Woody Johnson, which lets you know he's not going back there. I don't know what made people think he would go back there. Remember, he signed the contract and then said, nah, I'm good. And they ended up going to New England, and New England had to give up a first-round pick for him. So we know he was never going to go coach for Woody Johnson. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big Jets fan, in case you don't know that. I thought Coach Soloway really did a good job with this team. That's kind of what's been there with the Jets. They've barely won over 30% of their games in the last 10 years. The owner is being the owner, ready to fire an aim. Ocho, when you look at this game, 23-20, the Bills win, clearly in first place. Now they're 4-2. Jets fall to 2-4. What did you like? What didn't you like?
Hey, what did I like? I liked the game in general. It was a good goddamn game. It was a very good game. The referees threw a little bit too much laundry. I wish they would get out of the way and let them players play.
Let me ask you a question.
Listen, on every play, before you go, on every NFL play, if you want to be technical, you can throw a flag on every play. There's something that goes wrong. There's a holding. There's some type of penalty on every single play, especially in the interior. You can do that. I'm not going to say they were biased because they did play. They did call it fair in spurts. Some for the Bills, some for the Jets. But I think it was just a little bit too much, and it messed up the flow of the game, especially when teams had advanced and gotten first downs and the calls were coming back. But go ahead. Now ask what you're going to say.
But when they ripped back and replayed it, how egregious were they? Like, yeah, they got to call that. Ocho, they was spinning the man. The guy tried to reach, and you turn him. You can't turn him. You got to let him go.
Yeah, that one. All right, some of the calls in the secondary. It's like 50-50.
Get your head around.
I
said, get your head around.
Big. Yeah, the one on DJ Reed. Got to get your head around. But again, he didn't impede him in any way. The receiver was coming back towards him. So I mean, it just like stuff like that. It's still the game of football. And I think the refs just threw too many damn flags. But on the other hand of that, listen, the Jets win this game. Field goals as a kicker. I understand the pressure, understand the win. You play for the win. You kick with the win. Understand which way it's blowing and lead just a little toward the opposite way the wind is blowing, and the ball will carry right into the goalpost. Yeah. It's difficult. It's easier for me to sit here and say it sitting at home as a kicker myself. But again, penalties. The Jets had over 11 penalties for goddamn 100-some goddamn yards. But the game they could have won the game. They could have won the game because the 2 field goals that they missed, they would have been up by 6. So the score would have been what, 23,
26, 23?
They would have won by 3, as opposed to losing by 3.
Where is the thing? The Bills missed a field goal also.
Yeah, you're right.
Now you look at that 26-20 and may pop potentially overtime. But when you look at the Jets, and this is what I was afraid of, when you say we're a quarterback away, you're under the assumption is your defense is going to be lights out like it was the previous year, and they're not. They're not.
Wait, they number 2 now. As shaky as it looked tonight, they are still ranked number 2 defensively in the NFL right now.
The Bills ain't got nothing but Josh Allen.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I don't know. Hey, Josh got that cape on, man. He's basically Superman.
He is. And the last play of the game, 72. You got one responsibility. You got contained backside. Tell me why you down inside. I just need to know. Because that's not your responsibility. So now the coach is going to be looking at you, say, son, why didn't you play your responsibility? Because you're trying to do somebody else's job. You didn't do your job. And now you let the cows out of the barn. Had you just done your job, Ocho, now you get them off the field. You use your timeout. You're going to get the ball back. But because you wanted to do someone else's job,
they got the first
you didn't do your job, and boom.
Yeah.
Tyron Smith got his ass whipped tonight.
Hey, who in the hell was that goddamn D and Tyron Smith was going against?
Espenza.
Hey, I don't know what it was. He never got Tyron Smith on the first move, but the second and third move, it looked like Tyron Smith's legs were in concrete. It's like he couldn't move laterally.
Epinesa.
Kick. Listen, I don't play left tackle, but I know you kick. That third kick, you hunker down. At the point of attack, you extend your hands and be able to move laterally, left and right, based on whatever moves he make. It's like his feet was in goddamn concrete.
Slow motion.
He couldn't move.
Injuries is taking its toll on him. He's lazy. He's lazy with his hands. The first move, the first sack.
Lazy with his feet. If you saw his footwork.
Ocho. And then they run a play. They got 2 guys. He's pulling, and he whiffed the corner.
Right.
He whiffs. I'm talking about Ocho. He whiffs.
He just kept running. He didn't even try to get the corner. I know exactly what play you're talking about.
He was bad tonight.
Listen. I'm not one for calling things out, but watching replays and watching it on film, I'm like, well, come on now. This dude is embarrassing you as the left tackle. You're supposed to be that boy. You're the money position. You're the blind side of the quarterback. You got to do better than that.
That man whipped his ass. Aaron Rodgers, like, what the heck? You're supposed to be our best offensive lineman.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
We won a bidding war against a lot of teams because, look, he's an all-pro. He's been an all-pro. He's been to a lot of Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
Ocho tonight just wasn't his night.
Right.
And we've all –
Was it tonight wasn't his night, or was the person he was going against just that much better? Or was it just an off night, though?
Let's hope it's an off night.
Okay. I go with that.
Because you can't have very many of those, Ocho,
Yeah.
because you play in the position, you get your quarterback hurt. Because he went by Ty Smith so fast one time. Rodgers just shaking his head like, what the?
Yeah. He got up.
Yeah,
it looked so funny. I don't mean to be laughing. But he got up. I know exactly what play you're talking about. And it looks so funny when Aaron get up. And I think they might have threw a flag on that play too for putting his weight on him.
I mean, what you supposed to do, Ocho?
Hey, hold on. He fixes his helmet when he getting up, and it just looks so funny. You can see the disgust in his face, and he doesn't want to show any type of mannerisms because he know the camera's on him right away. But you can see it in his body language. Aaron, like, God damn, man.
Yeah. And the Cowboys, everybody like, the Cowboys moved on, but the injuries. I mean, Ty Smith hadn't played a whole season for the Cowboys in a very, very long time.
Right.
Age and attrition will catch up with us all because remember how physical they used to be, Ocho, running the ball with Zeke.
Yeah.
Ty Smith is not the same. Zach Martin, who's still there, he isn't the same. Terrence Steele is, kind of been, he was like a journeyman, like a swing tackle that got thrust into the starting lineup.
Right.
But Ty Smith tonight, boy, he ain't gonna watch that film. He ain't gonna watch that.
Hey, when I look back at it too, looking at some of the replays there, the Jets are a few plays away. Guy goddamn Tyler Rapp. Did I say his name right? Tyler Rapp. That boy there, he saved the game too.
Yeah.
He saved the game. That the play on Mike Williams, hell of a play on Mike Williams where he slipped. The play on Garrett Wilson.
That was Tyrese Johnson that intercepted that ball on Mike Williams. Number 7.
Okay.
But he made the play on Garrett Wilson in the end zone.
In the end zone, that should have been 6. The play he made on the tight end as well.
And Breece Hall.
On the collision to make sure he didn't use his head. That was another one. It would have been a first down.
And he stopped Breece Hall at like the 5-yard line.
It stopped me up so Breece didn't score. Hey.
Breece cost me my parlay.
Why? How? Because he didn't score?
Ocho.
Hey, you play fantasy?
I be trying to do a little something with DraftKings.
Okay. I like that.
I'm trying to figure out Breece Hall. You see the guy got the angle on him. You can't outrun the angle. Right. Go pretend like you about to go to the middle of the field and then go.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh. Yeah. I think Breece might have been a little tired too because it was late in the game. Breece like I'm not saying he's Chris Johnson fast, but he got speed. Bro,
that was in the third quarter. How the hell you tired? And then he come out the game. Bro, you don't let nobody get your touchdown.
Yeah, he was tired. That's how I told you. See, I told you he was tired. He a workhorse now.
Yeah, but the problem is that when you look at the Jets, Ocho,
yes, sir,
they do a lot of clutching and grabbing. They're gonna get a lot of holding. They're gonna get a lot of unnecessary incidental contact.
The DBs,
yes.
Yeah. Hey, I wish if you're gonna be up there, you're gonna play press. Boom. Point of attack, stab, whatever you do, eyes and footwork on the waist. That's it. And it's really hard most of the time because you get away with it when you're in practice. And you build those bad habits in practice of being really handsy and hands-on. Yeah. You get into the game and it ain't flying. The refs ain't having that. You got to use it. Remember your tips, your keys, use your eyes, and your feet. Your feet gonna save you every time. Your feet will save you every time.
Did Reed get injured or did they bench him?
No, his groin, his groin. Man, he went to the blue tip.
Oh, did he? I didn't see.
Yeah, yes,
I guess I must have stepped away.
Yeah,
because I saw 26.
You don't listen with the sound on.
I saw 26 was in the ball game, so I figured either he got benched or he got nicked.
Yes, it's growing. DJ Reed's been playing real well all year, except for some of the calls, some of the holding calls and the PIs.
But see, that's the thing, guys in practice say, bro, they're gonna call it in the game. You talk about I'm crying, and then when you get in the game, you looking at the jumbotron. Stop looking at the board. You did that. You did it, and I told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I like it though. Listen, defensive back is the most difficult position to play on the field. I say that and I say it all the time. You got all these fast receivers, strong, powerful. they know where they're going, and the DB is doing everything as fast as they can backwards. So sometimes calls are going to happen, and you just listen. You got to be technically sound as a DB every time you line up. You can't play every receiver the same.
Nope.
Sometimes you got to give a little ground based on who you're playing. You got to understand what they're good at, what they're not good at. If they're big and strong, you can get into them. If they're quick and fast, hell, you got to shadow.
Yeah.
You got to understand who you're playing against and play them differently. You get up there and you try to play everybody the same way, you're going to get whooped and you're going to have to hold.
You can't play even the receiver that you can't give him the same look. You can't give a quarterback the same look defensively. If I'm a wide receiver,
that's the problem,
I can't give the DB the same look. I got to change it up.
But that's the problem, though, Unc. I don't think most of the DBs in the NFL, you have to be really good being able to do things outside of the scheme. They want you if you're supposed to be head up, your ass better be head up. If you're supposed to be a shade outside or a shade inside, you better be a shade outside or a shade inside. I don't think they have the freedom to do some of the things that they like that you're talking about to confuse the receiver and get him to thinking before the snap of the ball, because it's outside of what they're allowed to do as far as, you know how D coordinators are. If you're supposed to be shade inside, you got to be a shade inside every time.
But here's the thing.
And you can't do nothing unless you're elite like that. Don't change up what they want you to do.
Okay. I'll let you do your thing. And then you get beat. Then what? People gonna be looking at my defense, talking about my defense raggedy, when in actuality, you're not playing the technique that we taught all week.
Bingo.
So that's what people need to understand is that, look, I'm gonna do what I'm coached to do. Now, if it doesn't work, that's on you.
Right.
Because I did what you told me to do.
And listen, and if you're good enough, just adjust and adapt and do what you do and do what makes you comfortable. Do what makes you comfortable.
Yeah. Do what makes you comfortable. Go get you beat. Being comfortable. Ocho, check this out. We got new animation, and it's time for Newscap.
Newscap.
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, you know what? Before we even go into Newscap, I want to add one more thing for the Bills and Jets game. There's one thing that should happen. I'm not sure what the powers that be are waiting on, but I think the addition of Davante Adams, if it can happen at any point, the addition of him to that Jets team will help bolster that offense and giving Aaron Rodgers another threat, an adequate that he knows he can count on and can win every goddamn down. I just had to throw that out there before we continue. So I don't know the football gods, if you're listening, let's make that happen.
I thought Lazard, I thought he and Garrett Wilson are starting to get on the same page. They're playing really, really well. Sir. Obviously, Alan Lazard knows him. He played with him in Green Bay, so he knows. I mean, that throw down the middle for 24 yards, not a whole lot of receivers unless you play with the quarterback knows that he's going to back shoulder this thing to me, and I'm going to need to, it's going to be low, and it's going to be on my backside, and I'm going to be able to have to go dig it out. But that comes from experience. That comes from playing with a guy. But if Davante were to go there, I mean, hey, somebody's going to be the odd man out because obviously it's not like they're going to throw the ball 50 times a game. So the question is, how healthy is Davante? How soon he's going to be able to get on the field? I know he's been out for a couple of weeks.
I'm sure he's healthy. I don't think he hurt. He eat Taco Bell.
Okay, Taco Bell.
Yeah. I don't think he hurt. I'm talking about he gonna hit the ground running. But anyway,
Mike McCarthy says his Cowboys relish the chance to bounce back. At the end of the day, if we totally don't believe it's about us, it'll always be about us and play who we are and what we do and how we do it. Then we're going to go where we want to go. And I believe we will. I think this is an opportunity that we relish. I know it. I relish it. And I think they do too. I think this is an excellent opportunity for our young guys to continue to play because this will pay forward. In my experience, it always has. When you play young players this much and you play this many different players this much, I think it's going to the long game definitely and have a chance to be very bright.
Yeah, I like it. Listen, Mike McCarthy has to say those things. You got to say everything you can. You got to say everything you can. You can't say what you really want to say. Shit, we playing like shit. He can't come out and say that. But this is good. This is good for the Cowboys. This is good for that they're on a bye week, to kind of to patch up the bleeding a little bit, stitch up the wound. And listen, it don't get no easier for the Cowboys, If you look at the next 3 games, hell, look at the next 5 games, but I don't want to look that far ahead. Just look at the rest of the games after the bye week. 1 game at a time. And the first one you got coming out the bye week, you got to hit the ground. You got to hit the ground running. You got to come out looking completely different, especially defensively. Defensively, you got to come out looking different so your team ain't playing from behind. The Cowboys have played 14, damn near almost 21 points from behind. And I think, maybe the last 3 games almost? Something like that. So they always playing from behind. And
at home,
for one, that ain't no goddamn running game. Ain't no running game. And they have to throw the ball and throw the ball and throw. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Well, that's what when you can't run the ball and you can't stop the run, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what Jerry was thinking. I mean, at some point in time, you can sell people all you want to, but when they purchase the product, they want to see if it works.
Right. Yeah.
And
hell, it ain't working for how long?
But how long have the Cowboys fans been believing it? So why should I tell you another story when you believe the one I've been telling you for 28 years?
Well, you know what? That's like a woman that's dated 20 men and it didn't work out, right? But for some reason, she still believes there's one out there because she's a hopeless romantic. So maybe the Cowboys fans are hopeless romantics, and they're
believe, hopeless delusional.
Oh, so it's not hopeless romantic; it's more delusion as opposed to being hopeless.
I mean, I would like to say, you know what? If we've been to an NFC Championship game, okay, if we've been to the Super Bowl, they can't get past the divisional round in 28 years.
But the fact that they're even able to get to the divisional round each and every year, that's promise. No, it's not. That's hope.
That's delusion.
You don't think so?
No. The Lions got to the championship game. Look how many teams have gotten to the championship game since the Cowboys have last gotten to the championship game.
Right.
No, that's not promise, because every year they're gonna either loot. They're not going past the divisional round. You know that if the Cowboys make the playoff, they're not going past the divisional round. Whether they have to go on the road or play at home, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. You get beat 48-20 at home in a playoff game.
At that Packers game, they couldn't stop the bleeding though. That goddamn running game, boy. I don't know what the hell was going on.
They couldn't stop the bleeding against the Saints. They couldn't stop the bleeding against the Ravens. They couldn't stop the bleeding against the team they just played.
Yeah. That's why they got the bye week. So they in surgery right now. They stitching up the wound.
And guess what?
They stitching up the wound. So when you come back and you go to war, you hoping you get DeMarcus Lawrence back. I'm sure Michael Parsons will be back. You get some of the players that might be injured, a little nicked up. They recover, they get a little healthy, and you get ready for that second half of the season. That's what I call it. I call the bye week the second half of the season. And football really doesn't start depending on how far behind the 8 ball they do fall. Football does not really start for the Cowboys or any other team until after Thanksgiving. Now that's football season.
The bye gonna rush for 150 yards on them this week. So I know what the 49ers are going to do to their ass in 2 weeks. So, Ocho, before we get to our next segment, we want to talk about Farmer's Dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food right to your door. I am a customer of Farmer's Dog. My dogs, Titus and Teddy Bear, they eat it. It's developed by vets, made with fresh, real meat and veggies. Now, Titus eats about 5 bags a day. Teddy Bear eats 5. Well, he's 175 pounds, so he's gonna eat a little bit more than Teddy, little 6 pounds ass.
Wait, where you at? Put him on camera. 175.
No, he in training.
Oh, dang.
He in training.
I want to see him.
I'll have him in here next week.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear, kind of spoiled. He likes it because it's made. I mean, you can get it with beef, you can get it with chicken, you can get it with turkey. And so we food Teddy Bear. So we put it like we have it on. I put it on my plate, and then I drop it in his bowl. He like, yeah, this here good right here because he think he eating table food.
So you know what I'm thinking about? Like, now that you're talking about farmer's dog, I think I'm gonna get a dog for Christmas.
What kind of dog you gonna get?
I don't know. And I chat, y'all talk to me. Like, I have 6 months I'm home, 6 months, I'm not traveling. I mean, 6 months I'm traveling, 6 months during football season, I'm not here. I'm thinking Christmas. I'm surprised. I want to surprise, my youngest daughter, French fry, with a dog. So what do you think? What do you think I should get? What you think? And listen, she loves dogs.
You need to be
How I
home.
feel about it because
you need to be home because the first 6 months, the first year is the most important part of a dog life. Socializing it, understanding it, getting it on a schedule, getting it house broke, getting it into a routine. The first 6 months to a year is the most important time for a dog.
Right. So I'm gonna be home though. That's why I said in Christmas. Once football season ends, I'm home the next 6 months.
But you're not home after Christmas. What about those next 2 months? You get the dog Christmas. Football season is over until the middle of February.
Oh, they're gonna travel with me. They're gonna be my support dog.
Okay. Food is pre-portioned based on the unique nutritional needs of your dogs. So that's the best part about it. Obviously, Titus is a lot bigger, so he needs more calories. He needs more dense nutrition, and they do a great job. Get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at farmersdog.com/nightcap. Plus, you get free shipping. Just go to farmersdog.com/nightcap to get 50% off. I love it. Hold on. I'm going to get a packet. You can see this. This is how it comes. You got Teddy's name on it. Obviously, Titus has his name on it. This is turkey. Like I said, they have turkey, beef, and chicken. I think Teddy's a little biased. I think he's a little partial to the turkey and the beef. Titus likes it all. But Titus eats about 5 bags of these a day, maybe 6. Teddy eats like 4 spoonfuls a day. He's not much of an eater, but we understand that he doesn't require the nutrition that Titus does. But it's very good food. I had to be sold on it, so they shipped me some. I let the dogs try it because anytime it's a gradual process because your dog has been eating something for an extended period of time. You don't want to introduce something new totally. So you introduce a little bit of it while still giving him some of his natural food. And then as you go along, you give him less and less of what he normally eats and more of the new stuff. And so that's the way you don't upset his stomach. You don't get him too much out of a routine. And then before you know it, he's eating the new stuff and he's totally disregarding the old stuff. So that's the way I went about it with my dogs. And it worked out very well for them. I'm sure it'll work out well with you. So go to farmersdog.com/nightcap to get 50% off your first order. Siriani apologizes for yelling at Eagle Boo Birds. I was trying to bring energy and enthusiasm yesterday, and I'm sorry and disappointed at how my energy was directed at the end of the game. My energy should be all in on coaching, motivating, and celebrating our guys. And I've got to have better wisdom and discernment of when to use that energy, and that wasn't the time. We seem to lost Ocho. Yeah, look, I get it sometimes in the spur of the moment, but Nick, you do realize those are your fans. And if if he had taken this approach, like during the course of the week, so forth and so on, or maybe if it was a visiting team and you want to hush those guys up, but not your own fans. I mean, they root for you. They cheer for you. You had said that they helped you guys get some false start penalties. And then at the end of the game, you win. It wasn't that convincing, but hey, at the end of the day, a win is a win. And that's what you do. That's what came to your mind. So you know what? We won a game. Let me shut these fans up. I just don't get it. I mean, he needs to understand he's playing in Philly. He's coaching in Philly. Those fans are different. They don't like front runners. They like hardworking, blue-collar guys that picked up, that go to work every single day. And look, I don't have to accept his apology. I do, though. I'm not in Philly. I'm not Jeffrey Lurie or Howard Roseman or the fans in Philly. It'd be interesting to see if the fans in Philly accept his apology. But he just had, like he said, he needs to use better judgment and discernment when going about something like this, because he's a head coach. He's not a player. He's not a fan-on-fan interaction. He's the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and it just wasn't a good look. And so I don't know how you guys in the chat think, but he needs to understand those are your fans. Those weren't Cleveland Browns fans. Those were the Philadelphia Eagles fans. Those are the team. Those fans pay their hard-earned money to come cheer, root, and support the Philadelphia Eagles. And then you're carrying on yelling and screaming at them about, I don't know what he was saying, but I'm just saying, you're going back and forth with them. I don't understand the good or what he thought would come out of this, but hopefully he learns a valuable lesson, and he learns from this and he moves on and it doesn't happen again. But it's not a good look. It's definitely not a good look for him. I'm sure Mr. Lurie, who owns the team, or Howard Roseman, who's the general manager, they probably had a conversation with him last night or this morning, like, this is not what we expect from you. We hold you to a higher standard, and we expect you to conduct yourself in a manner that would have the utmost respect of someone in your position.
Can you see me? Hey, man, the whole Wi-Fi just went out, man.
Pay your bill.
Nah, it's 12 o'clock at night. It's 12 o'clock at night, and I think it's something storming over here in the area I'm at.
I didn't know Wi-Fi. I didn't know why. Well, I guess Wi-Fi came with minutes because back weekend. But after 9 o'clock, you got minutes free anyway.
Nah, can you see me? I look really dark, huh?
You was born that way. What the hell you mean you look? You are.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to make sure my light is okay so people can see me.
We can see you.
Okay. We good. We back.
We got magnifying glasses out, but we see you.
Yeah, I'm here. And my TV say television signal lost. Everything is out. My PC went out. Damn. We gotta rectify this situation.
Sunday was another rough outing for the Cleveland Browns offense, but there won't be any changes made to the quarterback position. Kevin Stefanski told reporters Monday that he won't be benching Deshaun Watson in favor of Jameis Winston following the 2016 loss to the Eagles. I think there were moments, obviously, that yesterday I think Deshaun gives us the best chance to win. You're not winning. Mm-hmm. Continues to give us the best chance to win, and we need to play really good offensive football at his position and really at every other position to be successful.
Mm-hmm. What you think? What you thinking, Unc? What you thinking? Now let's think from a business standpoint. You understand how those owners are thinking, and Kevin Stefanski doesn't pull the strings on that puppet. If I'm paying somebody that kind of money, he's going to play, even if things aren't going well. I'm going to try to get my money's worth until I can't no more.
I'm paying the guy $45 million. I'm paying the other guy $5 to $7 million. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Why would I pay and put him on the bench making $45 million?
Yeah. So why would they make a change? Why would they make a change? Him saying Deshaun Watson gives us our best chance to win. Is he wrong or is he right? What you think? Do you think Jameis Winston gives the Cleveland Browns a better chance to win at the quarterback position?
How about this? He gives you your best chance to win, but you're not winning. So how good of a chance is it?
You think maybe it's the flashes of brilliance that you see? Just the flashes aren't as consistent as it used to be?
He says, I think Deshaun gives us the best chance to win. Continue to give us the best chance to win. We need to play really good offensive football at his position and really good football at every other position to be successful.
Right.
No crap, Sherlock. Wow. That is some great coaching. That is some motivational stuff right there. We need the quarterback to play good, and we need to play good at every other position.
Yeah, well, the quarterback has to play the best because he got the ball in his hands all the time. He has the ball in his hands every play. So his decision making and everything he decides to do with the ball impacts and affects everyone else around him, especially offensively. Hell, even defensively. Because if you make mistakes, then they always on the goddamn field on the defensive side of the ball.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's not playing well, Ocho. But you keep saying,
Ocho,
you say he gives you the...
Oh, I didn't say. I'm just saying. I was asking your thoughts on what you think. Should they make a change?
Ocho, after 3 years.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's and I get it. When you invest that kind of money, a lot of times, it's just like anything. It's just like with an investment. When you put a lot of money into an investment, Ocho, it's hard to get off it. It's hard to get off it, Ocho, because you want to see some kind of dividend. You want to see some type of return on your investment.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to cut your losses. That's the hard.
I got a question for you. So, fellas that's in the chat that you listen to me, now think about this on much smaller terms, but think about it. You're dating a woman. You've been dating her for 2 or 3 years, and you're thinking about all the money and everything you've invested in this individual. And you keep on trying, and things just don't seem to be working out and going the way you'd like it to go in the right direction. But you keep thinking about all the time you spent, all the money you spent and invested in this individual. Are you gonna shelf her? Are you gonna say, you know what, I don't want to do this no more?
Why? Let me tell you why. Because you don't want her to be what you think she can be with somebody else when you've invested all that in her. See, that's why a lot of teams don't want to get up said player. Because what if he goes and be somewhere else what we thought he could be here? You done bought 5, 10, 15 YSL, Louis, Hermes, Gucci bags, Balenciaga. You done bought a whip. She won't do right. Damn. But what does she do right over there?
But think about this, Unc. Think about this. What if you cut your losses, forget the bags and everything you bought, because you can get that back, right? And then if she does leave and you get rid of that, think about it not being, that's an expense that is no longer on your tab. It's no longer on your plate. And that's okay.
I get it.
That's
but
okay.
A lot of people don't think like that because, like you said, you made a heavy investment. It's just like you buy a stock or you buy an investment property. If you don't want to get off it, Ocho, because you thought this was the run property. This was going to be your Netflix. This was going to be your Google. This was going to be your Apple.
Right.
Your Uber. Whatever the case may be, that was going to be your time to hit a lick.
And that's the funny thing. When it comes to investing, that's something that we always need to learn and understand. Everything we invest in, we're not going to get a return on. Everything we invest in, we're not going to get a return on. So you have to know when to cut your losses. And it's okay. Because at some point, that loss for you becomes somebody else's responsibility. Because they ain't doing right by you 9 times out of 10, they ain't going to do right by the next motherfucker either. So if a certain individual, if a certain player looks a certain way, it ain't like all of a sudden they're going to go to another team and they're going to be Magic and all of a sudden turn around and be somebody else that they're not.
I get it, bro. I get it. At the end of the day, Ocho, look, we've all, I ain't say all, but I know I've had to cut losses. It is what it is.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I cut a loss in a minute.
Oh, you don't play, huh?
Ocho, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Hell, I can't win them all. Nobody. And I see guys in the chat, oh, you simping. Bro, you don't even know. Your woman probably bent over right now. While you over there bumping them. Everybody, nobody, Ocho, the thing is, no guy thinks it's going to happen to him or them.
Oh, listen, if you don't, if I don't have that, I don't have that kind of ego. I don't have that kind of ego.
No, I don't either.
It can happen to anybody. It don't matter who he is. It can happen to anybody. Because the funny thing about it, based on experience, and I don't mean to be bringing up a past. I don't mean to be bringing up a past, but listen, we family. We family. I can be honest. Because I was on the other side of the spectrum. So I know it can be done. Because I was number 2 for years. Stay with me now. I can talk to y'all because we family. So I know what can happen. I know the lies. I know the tricks. I know all that. 56 years of experience. So I would never have ego and thinking, oh, hell, shit, I'm Ocho. It can't happen to me. Hell, a fucking fool. I am not. I am not. It never will be.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does.
But you move on. Hey, you wish her the best. It didn't work out with you and I. I wish you the best in your next journey. But I've been very fortunate. Like I said, I've been with my my agent since 1996. So we coming up on 30 years.
Yes, sir.
Anytime I've lost something, you always tell me, don't never worry about it. The next company you work for, they'll pay for it. I said, okay. They'll pay for it.
Like
you got to get up off a car. You got to get up of X amount of dollars. Don't even worry about it. Puts my mind at such ease. But as I've gotten older, I've become more and more detached from things. Cars, money, jewelry. It don't mean as much to me as it once did. So once you can detach yourself from it, Ocho,
that's freedom, Unc. That's freedom, Unc. That's the definition of being free. Where it don't have a hold on you no more. It don't got you in a chokehold no more. A lot of people can't do it. That's hard.
I walk away from 100,000, 200,000 like it ain't ish, and won't even look back.
Yes, sir.
Because that's just where I am now. That's where I am in my life now. It don't mean now. You caught O'Shea in his 20s and 30s.
Different ball game.
500,000 to get 100,000 back because I know you ain't got it, and so I'm gonna put your ass in a crunch. But now, take off with it.
Right.
It doesn't bother me anymore because I'm gonna look. I was like, hey, my kid's good, mom, sister, brother, good. I'm great. Take off. I don't care. You just learn, Ocho, as you get older, things that used to get you riled up.
Yeah, mean a lot to you.
It don't anymore. It ain't even worth it. It's not.
Yeah, it come with time though. It come with time, age, maturity. Think about some of the things you enjoyed and you loved when you was playing. I'm talking about enjoy. You just couldn't do without. Now, man, I could care less.
See, the thing is, like when you ask God for something, I ask God for patience. He's not going to give me patience, Ocho. He's going to put me in a situation where patience is required. Wow. That's what he does. He puts you in a situation where what you're asking for is required. And you learn, but it took a while for me to get to that point. It's going to be okay.
Right.
And then once I let that go and I stopped thinking about money, and it wasn't, man, Ocho, stuff just started coming.
Flowing,
coming. I was like, boy, I'm arguing over this, and he done gave it back to me tenfold. Man, I say,
hey, Unc, my TV just came back on.
Oh, you got that rabbit there? You got that analog TV, huh?
Nah. I'm just saying. You can see it in my sunglasses. My TV just came back, so that mean the internet. You can't hit a storm outside.
Nah.
Hold on. I'm linking back on so I can get off this phone. Let me see if it I love having technical difficulties. I'm sure. See how I operate around adversity. Let's go.
Nah, but you learn as you get older. Ocho, stuff that used to
Yeah.
bother you and worry you, it don't worry you nearly as much.
Yeah. Hey, I don't even care no more. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna get off.
He get off the wrong thing. Y'all bear with Ocho. Y'all know he a little slow. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Man, y'all know Ocho. They had to pack him 2 sets of clothes for school. He's one of those, Jordan. That's all
Hey, we back.
Demeco Ryan says Jordan Love will be the best QB we face despite playing Josh Allen. Bills fans are taking these quotes very serious. Many feel that Josh Allen is the second best quarterback in the league behind Patrick Mahomes. Me personally, I take Lamar Jackson, but that's another story. Ocho, do you believe that Jordan Love will be the best quarterback that the Texans have faced, even though they do have Josh Allen on their resume?
Yeah, probably. I think Josh Allen is very good. Obviously, his resume speaks for itself, despite obviously the turnovers, but he's good. You can see what he's doing now and being Superman, not having elite players around him, but still getting the job done. But Jordan Love is really good. Jordan Love, to me, is in the same bracket in a sense with Jaden Daniels, with a CJ Stroud, with a Lamar Jackson. He's also a dual threat quarterback. He can run, he can throw, make all the throws. And to be young as he is, he's very promising, which is why they paid him what they did. And I agree with him. Jordan Love is really, really, really good, really good. And the funny thing about it is you'd have to be a football fan, not a casual fan of the game. You would have to be a football fan to understand how good Jordan Love is and actually watch those Packers games.
Yeah, like I said, I take Mahomes as first. I don't put anybody next to him because you see what he's done in his 6 years of starting. Is off the charts. I mean, you don't get to 4 Super Bowls in 6 years. You win 3 with 2 MVPs, 3 Super Bowl MVPs. That's beyond what Brady has more. But if you look at Brady's first 6 years and you look at his first 6 years, you look at Brady, they were a defensive team. Brady wasn't asked to do what Mahomes boy's doing.
Right.
But yeah, he's phenomenal. I would take Lamar Jackson as my second quarterback behind Mahomes over Burrow and Josh Allen. But I can see people saying Burrow. I can see people saying Josh Allen, maybe CJ, Jordan Love, Purdy, whatever the case may be. But 1-2 for me is Mahomes and Lamar.
So hold on now. Who are our top 5? So we got Burrow first. You got Lamar.
Hold on.
So is Josh Allen third? Is Josh Allen?
You got Burrow first in front of who? Mahomes?
No, I said Mahomes is first.
No, you said Burrow is first.
Okay, my bad. I'm just thinking Bengals. My bad. So I mean, like, talk to me real quick on your top 5 based on who you would say if they would ask you. So you have Josh Allen second before Lamar?
I would take Lamar second. I would take Josh third, Burrow 4, and I would take I think I would take CJ 5th.
How you put Josh Allen in front of Burrow though?
Easy. I said I would take.
I'm just curious.
Take Josh Allen. See how I did it?
Oh, that's your preference.
Yeah. I mean, it's look. I think once you get past the first 2, I think you're kind of splitting hairs with Josh Allen, Burrow, and CJ. I know CJ is only his second year in the league, but I don't see a situation where he regresses. I only see situations where he improves.
Right.
Jordan Love is, and people are like, man, you talk about Jordan Love over Dak. Yeah, I'll take Jordan Love over Dak. I'll take CJ Stroud over Dak too.
That's oh, oh, ah.
But you know the thing is, most of the quarterbacks you can go week to week. I think the top two
Right.
are kind of set because
Right.
Josh Allen, Burrow, none of them playing as good as Jared Goff is playing as good as anybody.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And you didn't even mention
That's
him.
what I'm saying. I think like it can go week to week, like most positions can go week to week. I think when you look at what Mahomes has done, his body of work. Now at the end of the year, we can say, does he still deserve to be the number one quarterback? We'll see.
Probably. Because this is what we see from Mahomes every year, especially in the beginning of the season. It always looks like this. The numbers aren't staggering. It's not crazy. But all of a sudden, when it matters most, guess who always comes through in the clutch?
Right.
Guess who? Every time.
And
every time. So at some point, he's going to have 300, 400, 500-yard games. They're going to come. They're not going to come right now. For some reason, they never come at the beginning of the season for them. It's always something. There's always an issue with the offense or the balls being dropped. There's no receivers. Nobody. They're not catching the balls. That's what it was last year. This year, injuries. Rashee Rice is out. Juju steps up. Has a hell of a game. Travis Kelce gets going late.
Remember,
it's always
the Patriots
something.
said, "Nah, we ain't got no use for Juju." He comes back. Look at Juju.
Wrong system.
You look at Justin Watson.
Juju comes out. Rashee Rice goes out. Juju comes in. 130-yard game like that off the rip. That's that fast.
But quarterbacks can take average receivers and make them look really, really good. That's what the really good ones can do.
Mm-hmm.
But the quarterback is so hard, Ocho, because any given week, you like, I take Jared Goff. No, I take Josh Allen. No, I take CJ. No, I'll take Jordan Love. No, I'll take Joe. I'll take Josh Allen. And I mean, we've seen Purdy deal where you like, boy, that boy Purdy good.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's funny? I always think about when you think about your top five, chat, whoever your top five players are, I always think about it. Forget the stats, forget the numbers and all that stuff. I know all that matters, but if you were to put them on any other team, will they still be able to be efficient and be productive, regardless to where they went, regardless to who was at their disposal as far as weapons are concerned? Could they still wheel and deal?
Boy,
without being on the team?
Can you imagine Mahomes with Chase and Higgins? Can you imagine him? Can you imagine him with Waddle, Tyreek, Mostert, Achane?
Hey, listen.
Or you put him in San Francisco with that running game: Christian McCaffrey, Kittle, Debo, Ayuk, Jennings.
Unfair.
Man, look, some guys is that they are a system. They defy whatever you're doing, they are above it. And they'll elevate whatever you have around them, they'll elevate them.
Very few can do that. That's difficult. Very few at the quarterback position can do that. There may be 2 or 3 that can do that. No matter what situation they go to, they can elevate it.
Man, Nelly Belly, stop.
What do you say?
If that's the case, you put Lamar in front of Mahomes. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You was doing so good.
To that, just like I'll use a reference as far as boxing is concerned.
Nelly Belly. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. It's a cheat. Nelly, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh,
Nelly.
I say in reference
we
to that,
put you in timeout.
I'm going to say something. Styles win fights in boxing. Styles wins fights. So I really wouldn't do the switch. I wouldn't do the switch. But even at this point, especially in Lamar's career, with the way he's looking as a passer, forget him running the ball, forget the offense that he's in, I can see him doing well as strictly a drop back passer if the roles were reversed, hypothetically speaking, if he was the Chiefs quarterback. That's just me. That's just me. I'm not saying I would pick Mahomes over him. I'm just saying if the roles were reversed.
What makes him
He's a
so
good throw. I
dynamic and
like saying
scary
this.
is his legs. So are you telling me that he's going to be there and he's not going to be able to use his legs?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm saying that's why I said it's a
Right.
hypothetical.
Because that's what makes him. That's what makes him.
He can use his leg, but I think he's gotten that much more dangerous with his
yeah,
arm
for
as
sure.
well.
Yeah, he's become a much better pass thrower of the football.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell isn't ruling out an international Super Bowl.
International.
Commish said we've always traditionally tried to play the Super Bowl in an NFL city. That was always sort of a reward for a city that have an NFL franchise. But things change. It wouldn't surprise me at all if that happens one day.
Whoa, wait, hold on. The true NFL fans of the teams that actually go to the Super Bowl can't even get the motherfucking tickets to support their team that they've been going to watch the entire season. Now we talk about having a Super Bowl internationally for the higher ups that ain't support the teams throughout the entirety of the season.
Somebody about to pay $500 million.
That puts us regular fans. What does that say about us?
Ocho. Somebody about some cities, London or somebody about to pay $500 million for a Super Bowl. They gone.
See, it's all about the money. At the end of the day, it's all about the money. What about us fans? I buy Dolphin tickets. I buy Bengals tickets to go watch my Bengals, and I buy tickets to go watch my goddamn Dolphins,
Jordan,
my hometown.
Put this on my iPad so it can be streaming. That's what the NFL gonna tell you about. What about the fans? Pull that up on my iPad so I can watch it while it's streaming. And we finna go get this $500 million, $750 million from some Germany or wherever they play, London or wherever they play these games at. That's what the NFL is gonna tell you.
Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like it. I like the idea. I like the idea, especially for growing our sport globally. Yes. I'm not. We will probably never be able to compete with that of soccer. Across that way. But the fact that we have integrated and found a special place for those who enjoy American football. I think there's a place for us over there, and it's ways to make money. It's ways to make money, and to be able to make it on that other side of the world would be awesome. Hell, if you really want to make some money, we might as well have the Super Bowl in goddamn Saudi Arabia. You talk about $500 million, shit, they'll give us $1 billion.
Dubai, Qatar.
Yeah, think about that. Super Bowl in Qatar, Super Bowl in Saudi Arabia, Super Bowl in Dubai.
And I'm sure, and I'll be right over there trying to get some of them dollars too.
Hey, think about what they would pay for that, huh?
For sure.
Think about what they would pay for that.
Well, I know what they would pay. You see what they pay in the host boxing events or UFC fights.
Yeah.
What do you think they would?
So imagine a Super Bowl.
Thank you.
Now that's something I go broke for. That's a great memory. That's a great memory.
But see, here's the.
I know. Commish, I know you're gonna see this, Roger. Let's think about that Super Bowl in Saudi Arabia, preferably Dubai. Yeah. Come on now. The bottom line is always the dollar. If you want to make
Abu Dhabi.
This is my idea. I need 10%.
Dubai and Saudi Arabia are two different places.
Oh, I know that. But I think it'd be better suited for the people, for the fans.
Dubai would be better than Saudi Arabia.
For those that can do that, let's do it in Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai would be much better than Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, most definitely. There's more to do there. There's more to do there. But the funny thing about it is, you know what? You know who has more money, huh? The Saudis. The Sheik.
Dubai ain't hurting.
I don't know how to say his name the right way.
MBS.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name the right way. I'm talking about loaded. Man.
Saweed.
Different kind of money over there, man.
Saweed.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Hey, different kind of money over there,
But here's the problem you're gonna run into.
What's that?
Anheuser-Busch ain't gonna be happy. They can't sell no products over there.
What? Why not? Hold on, there's ways around everything, boy.
Well, I tell you what, I bet you I ain't gonna get caught with an alcoholic beverage. You never beat the brakes off me. throw my ass in jail.
Listen, there are ways of. Hey, listen, it's so much money at stake. They will bend certain rules for a certain, especially an event of this magnitude with this type of money at play.
That's all right. I'm drinking
Certain
water.
things.
I could go a week. I could go a week without an alcoholic beverage.
Without it, yeah, I got you. And the rules aren't that bad. I went over those rules before you go. All those rules they had in place with the affection in public and the holding hands and wearing certain stuff. You can't do this. As far when I was in Qatar, so they went through the rule. I'm like, really? They really like that? Man, listen, it was just as casual and just as lenient. Once I was there for that month when I had to work the World Cup, it wasn't as bad as people made it seem.
I take your word for it, but I ain't doing it. Former President Obama names his all-time starting NBA starting five. I'm from Chicago, so Michael Jordan is shooting guard. I put LeBron at point forward. I want a little shooting and a little flair, so I'm going to put my friend Steph Curry in the mix because we're a three-point era, and he's the greatest shooter of all time, bar none. At the center, I'm going to put Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, whose game I think translate in today's game. The last spot is tough for me, but I've got to go with KD, Kevin Durant, who might be the most efficient scorer in the history of basketball. I'm feeling good about my starting about that five beating just about anybody. What you think, Ocho?
Okay, I like Jordan. I like Jordan at the shoot. I like Jordan. I like the LeBron pick. I like the Steph pick. But he lost me a little bit. He lost me with Olajuwon. Why wouldn't we go with the most dominant big man of all time, especially in his prime? I would have went with Shaq.
I think he's looking at in today's game.
You don't think Shaq would translate in today's game in his prime? Not big Shaq. I'm talking about Shaq.
Orlando Shaq.
With Orlando. What? Have you seen his fucking footwork when he was in Orlando? Oh my God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, once he got a little bigger, put on a little bit more muscle, it was there, but it wasn't like it was Orlando Shaq. Oh my goodness.
Ocho, you couldn't go to Dubai.
Yes,
you couldn't go overseas. Spirit don't go that far.
Why?
Greyhound or the Airways don't travel that far. Spirit.
Oh, the Megabus go there. You been on the Megabus before?
Yeah, but that ain't Spirit.
I know Megabus cheap though.
No, it ain't cheap.
You should do that. I know you don't like road trip. Take the Megabus somewhere.
Ain't nothing cheap. Ain't nothing cheap about going overseas.
Nah. Listen, depending on how early you buy it now.
Even if you buy it, you go United Emirates, it's still gonna be $30,000-$40,000.
How much?
$40,000.
Nah, Uncle, listen, I'm flying in the back of the plane.
United Emirates.
I ain't sitting up there. Hey, chat, how much a ticket? Just randomly, just give me the price of a ticket, not business, just a regular seat. How much it is? I know the chat ain't laughing about the Megabus. Don't act like y'all ain't been on the Megabus before. Y'all too rich for me.
No. Man, you take Spirit, they have to turn around and come back. They run out of gas.
You don't have to turn around. We just land and get some gas.
On United Emirates, what's first class?
See, why you got to go first class? Why you can't fly coach?
Mm-mm.
See, 1,500. That ain't bad. Dwayne Jackson in the chat, he just said it's 1,500.
1,600 to Dubai.
Bad.
Oh no, I $24,000.
And that
first class is $24,000, which I told you.
You don't need first class, Unc. If you're sitting in coach, you get that at the same time. Why spend 40,000? You can spend 1,500.
You're gonna be back there funky. I'm gonna take me a shower, take me a couple of showers. I'm gonna give me some good old hot food.
Hey, I can get some hot food before we get on the plane. I can take a shower before I leave the house. I'm paying $1,500 for my seat.
Nah.
And it's already roomy. The seats is roomy already on Emirates
and guess
Airlines.
What? I'm gonna become a member of the Mile High Club. You can't do that. Don't worry about this. There you go. There you go. There you go. Don't worry about it.
Hey, I don't need to be a member of the Mile High Club when I can get in before we even board.
That ain't the same. That ain't the same.
It's the
That's like
same
saying
because what's gonna happen? Your
scored
ass
a
gonna be on a
touchdown in
no-fly
practice is the
list,
same as scoring one in the game. Is it?
but it's different. You're gonna be on a no-fly list when you
Now you
get
gonna get
caught.
caught. We just gonna be, you gonna be on that side, just be on the side, just laying there. Have a blanket over us and everything. You see, you don't even know how to do it, Ocho.
Nah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Big Shadow go tear it up. Big Shadow go tear it up.
Hey.
You scared, Ocho. You scared. Ocho, who's your starting
Oh,
five?
nah. My starting five? I want AI at the point.
Okay.
I want AI at the point. My shooting guard, I'm going with Kobe.
Okay. Okay. I think Ocho froze. He want AI at the point. He want Kobe at the 2. Interested to see who he wants at the 3. More interested who he wants to 4. We already know who he's gonna take at the 5. He said he wanted Shaq. He didn't understand why former President Obama didn't take obviously at the 3, I'm taking LeBron. At the 2, I'm taking Mike. At the point, I gotta take Magic. Yeah. What? Yeah. AI at the point. You got Kobe at the 2.
Kobe at the 2. I got Steph at the 3. Is that okay, right? I can do that,
whatever
right?
you want. That's your starting 5.
Hold on. I ain't finished. I got KD at the 4. And I got Shaq. I want Shaq. You don't like that? What you think?
You a little small.
Damn. Hold on.
Man, you got 6 foot. You got 6 foot AI and 6'2" Steph Curry.
Right, but you got to think that's 30 and 30 right there. We dropping buckets now. On defense, Curry. I mean, I got a little liability. Liability. Yeah, I'm cooked. But listen, I got KD. I got Shaq. Them boys. They gonna have to come to the party and play D.
I'm gonna take Bron at the 3. I'm gonna take Jordan at the 2. I'm gonna take Magic at the 3 at the point.
Okay, that's a good one.
I gotta take the best power forward to ever play. I'm gonna take Tim Duncan, and then
Mr. Fundamentals.
And since you got Shaq, I can't take Shaq. I'll take Kareem.
Okay, that's a good one. Sky hooky to death.
This man.
I like that.
An NBA exec rips Michael Porter Jr. as terribly overrated. The execs believe that Denver is going to be stuck this year. Denver's second best player is going backward. Jamal hasn't been the same. There's something about Jamal's health and physical capacity right now that concerns me. Michael Porter Jr. is terribly overrated. He's a one-way player. He's just a scorer. And I also think Denver has to assess to get an upgrade. Ocho, do you agree with this statement?
Fuck no. What is he talking about? There are a lot of one-way players that are just scores that are liability on defense. What is he talking about? There's a lot of people like that in the NBA. And then there are a few players who are special, who are great on both ends of the court. They're good on offense and they're good on defense. Then there are a lot of people that are just scores.
Ain't a whole lot of them, though.
I mean, how's that an insult?
There ain't a whole lot of players that are good on both ends of the court.
My point is that's why I don't understand this exec who should have let his name be known so we know who it is. Sound pretty personal to me. Has Denver won? Michael Porter Jr. got a ring, don't he? Okay, I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure I got my ducks in a row. That sound personal.
I mean, look, he's streaky. He can get hot and shoot you out the gym, or he can be.
But when he cold,
he'll break it up for you. But
be your nice house.
For some reason, when he played the Lakers, he get ultra hot.
Yeah.
Ocho, now it's time for
Q&A. Q&A. Oh man, look, man, I'm a TV. No, I'm not even gonna switch back. I'm gonna just stay here. You know, hey Unc, you can hear me?
What?
I think it's another storm coming too.
Well, you make sure.
That's back to back. That's 3 weeks in a row.
Well, I don't think it's going. It's not another storm like that, though, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's in maybe the Gulf, if I'm not mistaken. It's brewing up. Yeah.
Kobe Bryant said, did Mike miss the ball or was it underthrown? It was underthrown, and he kind of lost his.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst thing that could possibly happen happened. He lost his balance, and the guy ended up intercepting it.
If he didn't lose his balance, that's the catch.
For sure.
Yeah, that's the catch.
For sure. What you call it is like, Aaron, like, how unlucky must I be?
Big, yeah.
What is it? Carr, Estar? Devontae ain't going to make a difference if Rodgers underthrows him by 5 to 10 yards.
Relax. They've been together for 8-9 years. That ain't gonna happen.
I thought tonight was one of Rodgers' best games that he's played since he's been there. I thought
almost 300 yards.
I thought he was very, very accurate. He was very decisive with where he wanted to go with the ball. He didn't miss a whole lot of throws. I thought this was one of his better games. 23 of 35, 294 touchdown, 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times. But I thought overall they played really, really well. They didn't get the victory to show for it because the difference is when they got into the red zone, they settled for field goals. And when you get into the red zone, you need to score touchdowns. So, they missed 2. But the mere fact you tried to kick field goals as opposed to getting touchdowns.
Right.
But we'll see if they do get Devontae, we'll see the difference does it make. But the thing is that you have to be careful of, Ocho, is that when you strengthen one side or you're thinking you're strengthening one side, the other side doesn't relax. You get that a lot. Oh, man, now we don't have to do what we normally do because they're going to be able to score points. And then you let up on your end, and then all of a sudden it snowballs. Jay Green Show said, will the Cowboys win a Super Bowl in your life? Well, they did. They won 3 in my life. No, they won a lot more than 3. They won 5 in my lifetime.
Right.
I was born in 68. So they won 2 in the 70s and they won 3 in the 90s. So they did win 5 Super Bowls in my lifetime. Now, I don't know if they're going to win any more in my lifetime, but they have won 5.
I think they have a chance to win again when things change. I'll leave it at that.
Tay said, what's up, Unc, in 85? As receivers, did y'all take pride in blocking? I know tight end is different, but on the Ravens, it seemed like they don't mind. Well, they're a running team. You got to block. Look,
you ain't got no choice.
Look at that Breece Hall run. Look at Mike Williams block. Look at Lazard block. That's the difference. Anytime you see long runs by running back, the receivers are blocking. Look at the 49ers. Look at Debo. Look at Ayuk. Look at Jennings. Look at Kittle.
Jennings, yeah.
If you want your running back to have success, if you want to have a successful running game, your wide receivers have to block, and you got to make it a part of emphasis, and you got to make it important to them.
I'm probably, arguably, might be the best blocking receiver ever. Because half the time I didn't have to touch nobody, just run them off.
No.
Yeah. Ask my running backs. Ask Rudy Johnson. Yeah. Rest in peace, Cedric Benson. We had Larry Johnson for a little bit. You know that?
Yeah, he was washed when he got to y'all, though.
That's not nice. That's not nice, dog. Because listen, when you do laundry, what you doing? You washing, right? So you clean yourself.
But he had nothing. He was on fumes, Ocho. He already had almost 800 carries in his body in 2 years. Ain't no coming back from that, Ocho.
Yeah, he was toting that pill though.
In Kansas City.
Yeah, he was toting that.
He wasn't toting it for y'all.
Yeah. Who else we had? Michigan running back, man. Last name was Perry. I can't remember his first name. He was good, but yeah, I took pride in my blocking, man. I wasn't no Hines Ward knocking people out, but I did what I could.
I don't even know if you was Cam Ward. Man.
Yeah,
but you look at guys in the West Coast system, West Coast wide receivers, you got to block. Yeah. You got to. You got to. Kemper Norwood Jr. says, my question is, who's the greatest NBA coach, Phil Jackson or Popovich, not including rings?
Oh, that's a good one. Damn, who would be the best?
I mean, you can make a case that Phil coached 3 of the top 10 players in the history of the game. You could have a strong case that he did. Everybody has Jordan either 1 or 2. A lot of people say Kobe is top 5, and a lot of people say Shaq's in the top 10. I think, look, I don't think anybody gonna get 11 like Phil has. I don't think anybody gonna get 11.
11?
No.
Phil got 11?
He got 6 with the Bulls and 5 with the Lakers. I don't think anybody. I think Pop does more coaching. I think Phil did better managing egos.
Right.
And that's coaching in and of itself, to get guys to buy in and to play for each other, even if you don't like each other.
Right.
I think that.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, you said Pop had to deal with egos?
No, I'm saying Phil managed egos.
Oh, Phil. Oh, I thought you said. I'm trying to think. Who the hell?
Pop is more like Coach Belichick.
Yeah. That's a good comparison. Very good comparison.
The structure is there. This is what we do. And his best player bought in. So he could ride Timmy like Coach Belichick rode Tom.
Right.
So with everybody else, well, damn, if he got on Timmy, well, let me get my ish together. If he got on Tom, let me get my stuff together. Because a lot of time coaches, they'll coach the team through their best player. Especially if they know he can handle it. So I'm sure Tom at the time didn't take too kindly of it, but here's the thing, though, Ocho.
He didn't show it.
Tom would have done anything to win, even swallow his pride and let Coach Belichick say some things or coach him in a manner that he felt was unnecessary at times.
Right.
I'm sure Tim felt the same way. But at the end of the day, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to win championships.
Win. One common goal at the end of the day.
If that helps us win championships, let's do it. Jay Gilbert exclusive, Unc Ocho. Most players don't get drafted to their home state team. With both of you growing up in Georgia and Miami, would you two have loved to get drafted to play for the Falcons and the Dolphins? Absolutely not.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely not.
I wish I could have played at home, man. I could have had all my homeboys, man, at the city at each game. But we would have been lit, boy.
No way. God knew what he was doing. He put me in Colorado. They hadn't even heard of Colorado when I went there.
Wait. You wouldn't want to play in Atlanta?
No. You got to real Ocho. The Falcons were terrible when I was growing up.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, understandable. Well, the Dolphins weren't that good when I was growing up. They just had a really good defense.
No. When you was growing up, they had Dan Marino.
No, I'm saying when it was time for me to get drafted, they had a really good defense.
Oh, when they had Zach and
man.
And Jason Taylor.
Shit, Pat on one side, Sam Madison on the other. I think Brock
Merriman.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, was it Jeremiah Bell? Or that might have been a little bit later. But yeah, they were nice on defense, boy.
Claude Hector said, Unc and Ocho, thank you for both of what y'all do. Do you guys plan on bringing back the Stay With Me shirts? I think we're bringing it back as a hoodie, right?
Oh, I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that.
Stay tuned this Friday. There's a drop that's going to happen. Can't tell you what it is, but stay tuned.
Right. Speaking of drops, that's my Michelle shirt.
I made sure you didn't get it. And we sold out.
But I ordered it. We're
going to refund your money. Because I know you's going to come on here with it all. Come on here.
Hey, listen. I've been waiting by the mailbox, I've ordered 4 shirts. That's my Michelle, I think Nightcap and 2 other ones.
You did.
I need them. I need them. I could walk through the airport. That's my Michelle.
Jamie J. Breezy Williams. Hey, Unc and Ocho. Your girl Jay Breezy from Mod Squad here. My son's 15th birthday is tomorrow. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow also. Can you and everyone give Brandon Williams from Chicago a big happy birthday? Ocho, can you sing? Love you both. Keep killing it.
Sing?
What's his name? Brendan. Your mom, Jamie, wants to wish you a very happy birthday. She said you're an incredible 15-year-old, bright future ahead of you. Listen to your mom, stay in school, do your homework, say no to drugs, and hey, bro, sky's the limit. So we want to wish you a happy 15th birthday to Brendan from Chicago.
Happy birthday to you. How it sound, huh? Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my goodness.
God damn, I know I sound good. Happy birthday. That's it. I can't get too much. I could blow now. Happy. Oh, that's it. I'm gonna let it go. Hey, Unc, I know that thing sound good. You don't want to admit it, but I know. Happy birthday. I got a voice now. That I do got. That's one thing about it.
Alex Figueroa, Sharpe, what is your opinion on Corey Dillon for the Hall of Fame? Ocho, Corey Dillon for the Hall of Fame?
Goddamn right. I don't have the numbers in front of me. He's one of the best to do it. But when I think about players like Corey not being in, when he should be in, I also think about players like, just one comes to mind, Fred Taylor, also deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Definitely. I think the fact that he played in Jacksonville is not doing him any justice, but he should be in. If I'm not mistaken, is the left tackle Tony Baselli in the Hall of Fame already?
He got it a couple of years ago.
If Tony Baselli is in, Fred Taylor deserves to be in. 2 players for the Bengals that need to be in the Hall of Fame: Willie Anderson and Corey Dillon.
Yeah, because right now y'all only got one. I think y'all only got
Anthony Munoz,
Ken Riley, and Ken
Riley. Yeah, Anthony Munoz and Ken Riley. Yeah.
I stopped giving my opinion because the headlines always say Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe doesn't think someone deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. So y'all ain't gonna use me for no clickbait. Ask me about my brother. I'm gonna say, he deserves to be in. Anybody else, I ain't got no comments. Jamie Nichols said, can you please do a birthday shout out to my husband? He turned 40 today. Happy birthday, KP. Jamie, we would absolutely wish a happy birthday to your husband, KP. Happy 40th birthday, bro. Big milestone. 40.
Yeah.
Life is just starting. Man, I remember when I turned 40.
Yeah, I remember too. 16 years ago. I never forget it because I can tell you what I did. I went to a little swingers club called Trapeze here in Miami on my 40th birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good old time. I shook the covers in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Boy, that was a good old time way back then, Ocho.
Yeah. Yeah, so well, yeah, I'm just I don't really need to be thinking about old memories, but
you with rail at 40. I said you with rail at 40.
Oh shit, I was. My bad. Yeah. I take that back.
Aaron Staples, Von Miller was on my flight today trying to hide. His hoodie was pulled so tight, could only see his eyes. I saw his face later. His disguise just brought more attention to him. Have y'all ever worn disguise in public? No.
Nah. I don't wear disguise. Because when you wear disguise, it forces people to really try to figure out who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do, I blend in so well, you probably wouldn't even notice me in public anyway. I blend in with everybody. Nothing flashy, just normal sweats, flip-flops, a hat, sunglasses. You'll probably know if I got coffee in my hand or I got McDonald's in my hand, that's a dead giveaway. Other than that, but you'll never know.
No, I've never worn a disguise, but people already say, I knew it was you. I could tell by that voice. Mm-hmm. So you might as well just go ahead and just disguise. Who am I going to be? What am I going to be? Put a fake mustache on?
Get you a fake beard?
Maybe get a fake afro?
Nah, that's too much attention. Because they'll be like, why are you wearing an afro? What you doing with afro in 2024? Get you a nice beard.
Maybe I get me some braids. Maybe I get me some cornrows.
I like that. I like that.
Cornrows. No. Isaiah Lancaster say Unc Ocho Nightcap is the best sports pod, and it's not even close. Do the 49ers have a chance to beat the KC on this Sunday? Yes.
Yeah, they got a chance. Definitely got a chance. Are they going to win? Probably not.
Where's this game, in KC or 49ers?
They could have. It don't matter. I don't think shit. They could have been playing this goddamn game in the Himalayas.
It's in San Fran.
It don't matter.
Oh damn! I just saw Trav at the game tonight. He and Taylor was at the game in New York. Because he's from Cleveland.
What game? Basketball?
Baseball.
Oh, the Guardians. That's right. Yeah. The Guardians. I forgot the Guardians are playing.
Oh, they coming off the bye. Yeah. So he don't have to be to work till
Wednesday.
Yeah. That must be nice.
Yeah.
We got half a day Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We had to be back by noon on Monday.
Remember them days.
I remember seeing everybody, all the other teams getting off a whole week. Not on Mike Shanahan watch, you wasn't getting no damn whole week off. I mean, now it's required. You got to get the whole week off. Mike wasn't playing that. That wasn't happening, Ocho. It was not happening. Yes, they absolutely have a chance to beat beat Kansas City. Rematch of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I don't know if C-Mac go play.
No, he's out. And Jordan Mason, I think, is out as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Tre'Davious Ward, I'm not sure if he's playing.
Wow. A big blow. Those are some big blows if they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got time. We got Thursday and Saturday before we make our prediction.
Oh yeah.
No C-Mac, nope.
Jordan Mason is questionable.
Thank you guys for joining us, for tuning in after you watch the Bills take down the Jets on the road, move to 4-2, sole possession of first place, 23-20 over the New York Jets. Josh Allen scrambles for a first down to seal the victory. He was 19 of 25, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. They go on the road and beat the New York Jets 23-20. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He is your favorite number 85. He's from Liberty City. He's a Bengals Ring of Fame honoree. He's the Pro Bowler, an All-Pro. He's Ocho. Please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and please make sure you hit that like button. And guys, do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. And thank you guys, because every subscriber matters. And we thank you for mattering. Go check out Shea by LaPortier. We're going to be in about 14 to 16 states by the end of the year. And if we're currently not in a state near you, you can order it. We'll ship it right to your home. We have it in stock, and so the wait will be minimal at best. Please go follow my media company page on all platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company. That's 84, with 84 being spelled out. The Unc Ocho tees are back in stock. I repeat, the Unc Ocho tees are back in stock. People have begun receiving their orders. Thank you guys for letting us know. Saw a couple of you guys on Twitter and IG that you received your order. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your patience. Please go vote for us for the Signal Awards. Nightcap is nominated for 2 awards: Best Live Podcast Recording and Best Co-Host Team. We're currently in second place on both of those. Voting is open through midnight, October 17th, and you'd have to create an account and verify your email. Again, you have to create an account and verify your email. Club Shay Shay is also nominated for 3 awards: Pop Culture and Variety Show, Best Athletes Shaping Culture Show, and Best Individual Episode, Best Guest, Cat Williams. Thank you in advance for your support, and we greatly, greatly appreciate you supporting Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, because none of this is possible without your support. So thank you again. The Bills go on the road, snap a 2-game losing streak, 23-20 over the New York Jets, to grasp sole possession of the AFC East with a 4-2 record. The Jets fall to 2-4, and we will see, with the trade deadline fastly approaching, see what moves the Jets make in order to try to get back into this thing and possibly make a wild card bid or even win the division. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We're off until Thursday. See y'all. Yeah, I'm going to get some rest, y'all. But not tonight or tomorrow.